Hello everyone, welcome to an episode of Mythical Creatures Origin. Today, we'll be talking about one of the most fascinating creatures in folklore, the goblin. Goblins have been a part of folklore for centuries and can be found in cultures all around the world. From Europe to Asia, the Americas, and beyond, the story of the goblin has captivated the imaginations of people for generations. Goblins have been known by various names in different cultures throughout history, including but not limited to goblins, hobgoblins, kobolds, brownies, gnomes, pixies, churls, imps, etc. Other mythical creatures from various other cultures may have a similar characteristics to goblins, but are not typically considered goblins. These includes coyote, raven, jinn, tengu, kappa, taikalosh, etc. The origins of the goblins can be traced back to ancient times, with references to similar creatures found in texts from as far back as the 8th century. In Europe, goblins were often depicted as mischievous, cunning creatures who lived in caves and hillsides. They were said to be expert tricksters who loved to play pranks on humans. In Asia, goblins were often portrayed as evil spirits who could cause sickness and harm to humans. They were said to be particularly dangerous to women and children, and were often associated with death and misfortune. Some of the earliest recorded references to creatures resembling goblins can be found in classical literature, such as in the works of Ovid and Virgil in ancient Rome. In the Middle Ages, the concept of goblins became more widespread in European folklore, and they are mentioned in a variety of texts, including medieval bestiaries and travelogues. One of the most famous works that mentions goblins is Beowulf, an epic poem written in Old English that describes a hero's battles with various supernatural creatures, including goblins. Goblins are also mentioned in many folklore and fairy tale collections from the Middle Ages to the present day, such as the Grimm Brothers' Fairy Tales, which features several stories about goblins, including Hansel and Gretel and Rumpelstiltskin. Despite their often negative reputation, goblins have also been seen as protectors of treasure and wealth, and were sometimes depicted as helpful creatures who could be bargained with or appeased with offerings of food or gold. In more recent times, the image of the goblins has been popularized by works of fiction, such as Tolkien's The Hobbit and the Harry Potter series, where goblins are depicted as cunning, greedy creatures who love gold and are always looking for a deal.